The Mishnah in Pirkei Avos says, Ezehu Gibar HaKovesh Es Yitzray. The true Gibar is someone who has the strength to conquer his Yetzer Hara. Conquering the Yetzer Hara is not a one-time feat. The Yetzer Hara tries to lure us every minute of every day. But even small victories that we have against the Yetzer Hara accomplishes great things for our neshama in Shemayim. Rav Michal Yehuda Lefkowitz Zatzal used to say, Yede kleine kaida, every small victory against the Yetzer Hara in this world is gar grois in Himmel, accomplishes great things in Shemayim. There was a young boy, 8 years old, in Bnei Brak named Moshe, and Moshe noticed that when he ate certain foods, his stomach would become so uncomfortable, and his parents took him to the doctor, and the doctor told him that he had celiac disease, which basically meant that he was not able to eat anything with wheat and barley, and Moshe understandably was devastated. All his favorite foods, pizza and donuts, cookies and cake, he couldn't eat any of it, and his mother tried to make him other foods, but he didn't want to eat those other foods. He wanted to eat what he was used to eating. He wanted to eat what his friends were eating, and his parents did not know what to do with him. One day his parents decided to take him to the Gadol HaDor, Rabbi Aaron Leib Steinman. And Rabbi Aaron Leib said to 8-year-old Moshe, Moshe, what do you want to be when you grow up? And Moshe smiled and said, I want to be a Gadol and a tzaddik like Rav Steinman. And Rav Aaron Leib smiled back and said, Moshe, I look around at the boys your age and I wonder who are going to be the Gedolim of the next generation. In order to be a Gadol, you have to practice self-control. You have to control yourself from laziness in order to learn a lot. You have to control yourself from seeing things that are harmful to your neshama. Who is practicing self-control? Most children are just doing whatever they want, eating whatever they want, and they don't get practice in having self-control. How are they going to become Gedolim? But Hashem has given you the opportunity to practice self-control. He made it that you can't eat everything that you want, and Hashem is doing you that great favor of giving you training and practice to reach greatness in your life. And when Moshe left the house of Rav Aaron Leib, he had a whole different attitude towards his condition. He wasn't frustrated anymore. He was happy and proud that Hashem entrusted him to be a Gadol of the next generation and was giving him practice to reach that greatness, being able to practice that self-control. We all have potential to be great Talmidei Chachamim, Yirei Shamayim, and Bali Madrega in our lives. But in order to get there, we have to practice self-control. How are we able to practice that self-control? Sometimes it's hard on a long-term basis, but we have to remember what Rabbi Michal Yehuda Lefkowitz told us, that every small victory in this world is gar grois in Himmel, accomplishes great things in Shamayim. And if we practice that self-control in what we eat, in where we go, in what we look at, then we will be training ourselves to reach true godless in this world. We should all be zeicha to practice that self-control, to be matzliach exhibiting that self-control. And with that we should be zeicha to the bracha v'sechazena einenu b'shuvcha l'tzion berachamim. Our eyes should witness the return of the Shechina to Yerushalayim habenuya with the coming of Mashiach Tzidkenu b'mheira v'yameinu. Amen.